Hi guys, and in this video I'm going to reveal the most romantic road trips ever. Let's drive into love. Haha! Valentine's Day, right? The time for grand romantic gestures, heart-shaped chocolates, and overpriced roses. But you know, the most exciting love stories don't happen over a candlelit dinner. They happen out on the open road. So ditch the fancy restaurant, grab your partner in crime, and head out on some of the most romantic road trips in the world. We've got legendary love stories, poetic landscapes, and jaw-dropping routes ranging from the highlands of Scotland to the highways of America, from the coast of Italy to mystical meanderings through the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent, including a rosy surprise in Saudi Arabia. I've got all the drives that will set your heart racing faster than the Ferrari bouncing off its limiter. So slide into the cosseting comfort of your luxuriant leather seats, strap yourself in, grab the transmission lever, tickle the throttle, and let's lay down some love lines.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
Lake District, UK. Ah, the Lake District. A place so breathtakingly beautiful that the poet William Wordsworth wrote, "I wandered, lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills." And if you find yourself gazing on your partner, catching a wink or two in the passenger seat, think of these enchanting words that he wrote. "She was a phantom of delight when first she gleamed upon my sight, a lovely apparition sent to be a moment's ornament." Along this route, you will find the perfect places for long walks, stolen kisses, and staring into each other's eyes. Or pour her a cup from a flask while snacking on some Grasmere gingerbread. Well, ginger is an aphrodisiac, you know. The Scottish Highlands. So if your partner is an Outlander fan and secretly wishes they could travel back to the 18th century Scotland, maybe find themselves a kilted warrior like Jamie Fraser, this is the drive you must do. Scenic mountains, wind-swept lochs, and castles straight out of a fairy tale. Stop at the Eilean Donan Castle for a real knight in shining armor moment. It is one of the most jaw-droppingly beautiful places on earth. Amalfi Coast, Italy. If there's a road built for lovers, this is it. The Amalfi Coast is a twisting, dramatic, sun-kissed paradise with coastal views so stunning you might need to share a strong espresso to recover your senses. Positano is the place where love letters are written and secret liaisons happen on the cobblestone streets. Or you could take a 2-up Vespa ride through the narrow lanes and lose yourself within. Oh, and do stop at Villa Cimbrone in Ravello, where Greta Garbo and countless Hollywood stars once had their romantic escapes. Provence, France. Provence is like a Nicholas Sparks romantic novel in real life. Golden vineyards, endless lavender fields, and charming villages that look like they were painted by Monet. Stop at Valençol for a picnic among the lavender fields and watch the sunset from Gorges, possibly the most romantic town in France. The Ring of Kerry, Ireland. The land of rugged cliffs, ancient castles, and misty landscapes that whisper old legends. The Ring of Kerry is the drive of dreams, weaving through dramatic coastlines and rolling green hills, dotted with castles that might just be haunted by lovesick ghosts. Start in Killarney, stopping at Ladies' View, named after Queen Victoria's ladies-in-waiting who swooned over the landscape. By the way, if you can, add in a trip to Skellig Ring. This is where Star Wars was filmed, showing Luke Skywalker's exile. So make sure you pack a lightsaber and let your partner know the Force is strong. Pacific Coast Highway, USA. This is the most cinematic road trip in the world because it's the highway where Hollywood movies, love stories, and car adverts come to life. Cruise through Big Sur for the misty cliffs and crashing waves. Stop at Bixby Bridge for the perfect movie moment and stay to watch the sun melt into the Pacific. Japan's cherry blossom routes. Japan in cherry blossom season is the ultimate romantic fantasy. It's like driving through a painting made of soft pink petals. The philosopher's path in Kyoto is where poets and lovers have walked for centuries, pondering life's greatest questions like, does she love me? And is there Wi-Fi here? And they write stuff like, come night, I'll wait here, like the moon in the heavens, longing for your touch. Munnar to Tekadi in India. Rolling tea gardens, mist-covered hills, and the kind of views that make you want to write poetry about your beloved, which is exactly what Rabindranath Tagore did. You can quote him to your partner. I seem to have loved you in numberless forms and numberless times, in life after life, in age after age, forever. Munnar is so beautiful. It's practically a love letter written in green. But don't forget to stop for a spot of tea. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, tell the world. Skardu to Hunza in Pakistan. This isn't just a road trip, it's a quest for love. The legend of Prince Saif al-Muluk is one of the greatest love stories in South Asian folklore, filled with romance, longing, adventure, and magic. Originally a Persian folktale, it was later popularized in Urdu poetry by Mir Muhammad Baksh, a 19th century Sufi poet. So, the story goes, Prince Saif al-Muluk, a noble Egyptian prince, dreamed of the fairy princess Badi al-Jamal and embarked on a perilous journey to find her. Upon reaching a lake in Pakistan, which is now named after him, he discovered she was captive to 7 evil jinns. Through faith and divine intervention, he broke the spell, defeated the jinns, and freed his love. But as dawn broke, the lovers vanished into the mist, bound together for eternity, and legend says the lake still glows under the full moon, enchanted by their love. Byblos Coastal Road, Lebanon. Byblos, one of the world's oldest cities, is steeped in the tragic love story of Aphrodite and Adonis. According to Greek mythology, Adonis, a mortal of extraordinary beauty, was fatally wounded by a wild boar near Nahal Ibrahim, Adonis River. Aphrodite rushed to him, but he died in her arms. As she wept, her tears mixed with his blood, turning the river red. Even today, once a year, the river turns to red, said to be her eternal tears. In fact, the phenomenon taking place in spring is due to the iron-rich mountain sediments. So it does actually happen. Byblos' historic souks, coastal roads, and ancient temples make it a breathtakingly romantic destination where love, though fleeting, left a lasting mark. Musandam Coastal Road, Oman. This one, just at the top of the UAE, is one that I've actually driven several times, in fact, including in a Maserati Gran Turismo, and I couldn't recommend it more. It's a stunning surprise in a land known for harsh deserts and foreboding mountains. Musandam is where cliffs meet the sea, creating fords so stunning they feel otherworldly. This is where a forbidden love story of a noblewoman and a fisherman unfolded, a kind of Arabian Romeo and Juliet. It tells of a noblewoman that fell in love with a humble fisherman, defying her family's wishes. They met in secret, dreaming of escape, but on the night of their planned departure, a violent storm struck and the fisherman was lost at sea. Heartbroken, she threw herself from the cliffs in the waters below, choosing to be with him in death, if not in life. Legend says that on stormy nights, the wind carries her sorrowful cries across the fords, a haunting echo of a love lost to the sea. Jebel Hafid Mountain Road, the UAE. This is another road that I've driven countless times in many different cars, and it's fun every single time I've done it. It is a sensational steer, and if you like attacking life together, the drive up here will be a thrill for sure and will definitely make your hearts race a little faster. Jebel Hafid is one of the UAE's best driving roads. It's got perfectly engineered curves, epic elevation changes, and a summit that offers a 360-degree view of the desert and mountains stretching into eternity. Saunter through the green Mubazara hot springs at the bottom of the mountain before blasting up to the Mercure Grand Hotel perched at the top for a romantic dinner with a view. Taif to Al-Hada in Saudi Arabia. This one will come as a surprise. Romance in Saudi Arabia? Well, why not? This part of the country is known for its fragrant rose farms, and they produce some of the most sought after perfumes in the world here. Plus the roads carve through misty hills, and every view looks like it's a painting from up there. Plus the air here is said to be filled with the scent of fresh blooms and the lingering words of Arab poets from centuries past. Words like, love is born from a single glance, yet it lingers for eternity, a fire that never fades even when all else turns to dust. Or how about this one? Stop. Let us weep for the memory of a lover and a home where the wind blows over the ruins, whispering her name. Keep in mind though the local cultural etiquette, so keep it PG in public, and as the cool of the evening approaches and body heat needs to be shared, get a room at one of the garden resorts where you can, well, really smell the roses together. And there you have it, the most romantic road trips on earth. From misty mountain passes to sun-drenched coastal roads, these are the places where love stories unfold, poems are written, and memories last a lifetime. So what's your dream romantic road trip? Have you done any of these, or do you have your own secret romantic road routes? Do tell, and don't spare the juicy details. Tell us in the comments below. Remember, love is a journey, not a destination. But having the right car definitely helps. So go fire up your engines, grab your Valentine, and go write your own road trip love story. But before you do that, make sure that you hit like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next video. Hi guys, I've been writing. This is my first book, a novel, an all-out action thriller, and this one is a collection of 13 stories I've written over the course of 2 decades. The Ulysses Files and The Quantum Races by BC Guy are out now on Amazon.com. Shout out time guys, thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links, or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps, it really does.